how do you counter Frank with Kenji? Well, first, you have to bait a few attacks, charge your own super, and then make sure to be on top of him exactly when he uses his super. Then you use yours, it guarantees sack, a double hit, charges your health, and then you finish him off. Against Surge, it's all about being accurate with your super throw and not getting hit as much from his attacks. And against the other Kenji, well, simple trick, just never be the first to super, and that means easy victory for you, my friends. What's up, friends? This is Manni, and welcome back to the Manni Town with a 15-0 win streak using the Sushi Master. And if you enjoy the content, ladies and gentlemen, this massive compilation for you, subscribe to this new YouTube channel right here, because there's gonna be so much freaking Brawl Stars stuff coming up, and I'm sure you don't want to miss it. So I'm gonna focus also on an authentic experience and leave this one in here and not leave it out. She's super twice in this short time, and that is the only loss you're gonna see here in this compilation. But I felt like I have to leave it in because it is an authentic part of the Kenji experience. You really don't want to fight Shelly, man. She's just such a nightmare. You can pretty much fight anything in the game. Shelly is really difficult. Doesn't mean it can't be done, but it is much less likely than any other of the characters, okay? Even Colt here, you can constantly dodge around and make his bullets salvos miss. Same goes, of course, for Rico. The bouncing shots aren't gonna help him. The mobility that Kenji gives you is just crazy, right? What are they gonna do? So that is already what? Victory number 2, okay? So let's go to victory number 3 in this duel phase. We're fighting against Leon. Also, Leon, by the way, can be dangerous when he appears at the wrong time, the wrong place. But if you keep the pressure on with the mobility, you can do it. You can do it pretty easily. Also, I don't think I've ever lost a fight against Dynamite. I don't think it's even possible to lose it. Miko here is a little more tricky because he can so well dodge your attacks, but you still have that super, and that's when things go crazy for him, right? Yeah, again, I don't think I've ever lost a fight against Dynamite. I think Dynamite is just the easiest thing to counter in the universe with Kenji. Let's use that mobility to further our advantage here against this guy. We already won 3 battles, and that just gives you an idea of how extensive this compilation is when we're gonna have a 15-0 at the end of this match, or this video, right? So again, ladies and gents, if you enjoy this content and the work I'm putting in, consider subscribing, stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of content coming up, some giveaways for Brawl Stars, since I'm now an official creator, and also we're gonna have some more collabs going on. We already had Kairos, we already had Mujo and Wazim. Let's see who's next, okay? And I'm gonna present to you these videos as well. Alright, we have another Edgar coming up, and I really typically like fighting Edgars with the mobility that Kenji gives you. You can really come out victoriously out of any situation. In this case, he completely dodged every single slash from my super, which was well done. I'm using the time to get away and reset the engagement, getting back to full HP, right? Slashing a couple of shots in, and then even despite being on low health, I was not really able... I thought I'm finishing him off in the end. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. Apparently there's one more part in which I didn't win. Okay? But maybe, yeah, again, maybe it's good that it's in there because Edgar, if you don't play your cards well, can defeat you easily. You have to use the mobility to your advantage and swipe slash him from further away all the time and not get hit back. Also, Mo is a bit tricky, but typically whenever I encountered Mo, I was able to do it relatively easily. Mo, I could definitely imagine someone losing to Mo because he is a tricky one. But those are also the 2 characters that are gonna get nerfed. They already announced this, right? That Kenji and Mo are gonna get nerfed. I'm not exactly sure what they will do. Apparently for Kenji, they already nerfed the other gadget, the other star power. I'm right now using the one with the increased mobility, and I do know it's not the right one. The meta one is the other one where you absorb like damage from a hit, right? But this one I like. I want to use it to counter certain characters. For example, Piper, right? Zack, 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 and in a second I'm there. Perfect showcase of why I like this star power too. Even though I understand and I know it's not the best star power and it's not the meta. The other one is better, but it doesn't mean I can't run the other one either, right? So, yeah, but what I could imagine is that they nerf this either further, because this is the one that really makes Kenji crazy, the other star power there, or that they will, oh, by the way, we're doing it again. Oh, it's from the intro, okay, never mind. Or that they might give him a longer reload for the shots, right? Because this, if we're being honest, the speed at which Kenji charges his ammo is insane. I feel like this might actually be the fastest speed of all characters. I could be wrong. Remember, 3 months, Brawl Stars. I'm not really knowing the tiniest of things, but I could imagine he's among the top 3 at the very least when it comes to charging ammo speed. It's absolute crazy. So I could imagine that they are going to work this differently. That they're going to change the speed at which he charges his ultimate, right? Sorry, his ammo. And maybe even the ultimate, since I just said it. It could be that they also make it so he needs 1 more slash to get the super out. There are many ways in which you could balance the character without breaking him, and I'm sure they're gonna find one just like that, okay? Zang, and there we go. Bye-bye, Lily. But yeah, so that's this. And for Mo, maybe they're gonna change something about the way the stones are skipping around corners. You can almost not hide around walls because he just skips those stones right there. I don't know what else they could do. Nerf the machine, or also here how quickly he can get that super. Here, it's so crazy. If you double hit with the super, it is so powerful. They could also make it so that you heal less with the damage you do, or specifically that the damage of the super is less. I mean, there's like endless possibilities on how to address the Kenji being a little more than he should be. Oh, here's another Frank. So I'm baiting the attacks. Right now he only hit me with 1 and he's empty. I'm supering right on top of him. In this case, he actually did manage to get out of that. And only get hit by 1 of my attacks, but now he's crying and he's running away. He knows that's over. So what is that? The number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I don't know. I'll keep track for you up here in the top right corner, okay? But there is another Dynamite, and it really doesn't matter what they do. Dynamites are just absolutely chanceless. But you know, the reason why they're so immensely chanceless could also be partly because I do run the other star power that's weaker. That is, however, a great help for characters that are trying to, you know, run away from you and throw dynamites at you, for example, right? So yeah, I might be having some problems with some characters. Oh, nice dash there, man. With some characters, but I am having an easier going with others since I have this star power. But again, I do want to stress out that I know you guys have told me plenty of times the other star power is better, and it's not like you need to tell me this, I know this. But I am the type of person who likes to play outside the box things too, right? I've always been that way, also in other games like War Robots, what we've done before. I do that here too, finding setups and ways to work setups that aren't necessarily intended or meta, but will make it work. And if you like this kind of stuff, again, ladies and gents, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, be among the first of this rising channel, because I know we're gonna go crazy with this, and you can be here before we even really started, okay? Alright, so next victory, boom! Okay, there is a Mo, just like I said, alright? Mo's are tricky. We have to dodge, we have to not get hit too much. I might actually have to disengage. Yep, he hit me once again. I have to disengage and heal up. Alright, we have to do this again. Healing, healing, healing. Oh, he had his super ready. I wonder why he hadn't used it earlier, but yeah, thankfully we got rid of this machine thing. And my super didn't come back in time, right? But here's another Kenji. Just don't be the first to use the super. That's all you have to think about. You can, of course, slice, use the mobility and so on, and make some trades. But as soon as he supers, you super, and that's it. GG, right? And that's how it's done. And then Dynamite, this one here was playing a little more tricky, but again, what is he gonna do? He even stunned me, but yeah, it was pretty late, and he was out of ammo then. So, then we have Crow. Also, Crow can be really annoying and tricky. You have to play good against Crow. Because what he's gonna do, he's gonna whittle you down with the poison over the time, right? And you have to kind of get close enough to end that before it gets any serious for your health bar. So I think we are at 12, 13, no, we're at 30. This is the battle number 13. We already have 12 victories. And this is El Primo right there. having quite some troubles here with me because I can use the dash and then the swipe right after. And never allowing him heal up, right? I can dash away from his super, and then I can even watch him get taken down by the poison or whatever. Or I just bait his attacks forever so he never heals up. Alright, so duel number 13 is almost towards the end. We only have one more enemy to fight, and he was giving a bit of a hard time here. Not gonna lie, he was making it not so easy for me, but then I faked going down there and I abruptly went up and I took him down after that. Alright, number 14, the second last battle. We have another Mo here, and I'm just slashing after him, and I use my mobility gadget. I don't know, maybe I got a little lucky that he didn't hit me any better than he did. Whoops. Alright, I was hoping for a bit better of a hit against him there. He wasted most of his ammo, I noticed that, and I ended it here. Obviously, I didn't get confused by the copy. And then we have Leon. No, his name is Leon. I'm sorry. But we have him coming up here and dropping him as well. So number 14 is done. Let's go to the last duel, my friends. It's starting out with Dynamite, which we all know doesn't have much of a chance. I'm giving him a bit of more time this time, not pushing so aggressively, just wasting and baiting his shots a little more, right? Waiting for an opportunity to come in and do the slicey slice maneuver. And then typically once you start slicing away at them, they're gonna panic. They're gonna throw Dynamikes only half as good and accurate as before. And now I know he's dead. I just can enjoy myself down here and just relax, because since Dynamikes always keep throwing, they never recharge their health. I knew that you know, he wasn't going to get any health back and he will die. So we have Colt coming in. Pretty awesome skin for Colt, but there's gonna be soon another one. Zang, zang, zang. Okay, I zapped against the wall, which is also a technique you can sometimes do on purpose, but that time it was not on purpose. So the last one, Mortis, 0 chance. What do you think about this compilation, ladies and gentlemen? And what do you think about the upcoming nerfs? What is it gonna be? Thanks for watching, see you around, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.